Alright, we're going to take a brief moment to look at the whole toolpath, which is this one right next to the pocket. You click on it, you can see that it starts off with what depth you want to start at, which is our surface, which is 0, and we're going to cut down 0.5. And then if you look at that, to edit this, you can see that I've got my standard settings. Peck drilling, which I don't use often, I do use it when I'm doing cribbage boards, but that's because there's so many holes. Peck drilling goes down so far and then retracts, and you can set all those parameters as you're working on it. So it'll come down, drill, go up, drill, go up, drill, go up, until it gets to the right depth, and it'll keep doing that. You can also let it dwell at the bottom, and I've done that several times. I usually dwell from 0.1 seconds to up to 0.2 or 3, but normally just 0.1. And I've done it as short as 0.05. And this is the safe Z. You can set that in your models. 0.5 to 0.3 inches is what I normally use. When I'm doing a big model, sometimes I'll go up to 0.8 for my safe, so it gets over the 3D model. And we're going to call this drill 2. So one of the cautions is, if you look at the holes, when it drills, what it does is it finds the center of that hole and it just drills right down. It does not consider the actual outside size of the hole. So you can see I have 4 holes that is one size and a big one in the middle, a 1/2 inch hole. It won't do it that way. It'll go to the middle, drill down, and come back up, and it's done. Let me show you that. So I'll hit calculate, and it'll go automatically to, see them? Those are my tool paths. And it just basically is straight up and straight down. Now we're going to slow it down and hit preview visible. And drill those holes up and down. There they are. So when you're using the drill, it doesn't look at the size of the hole, it looks at the depth, and it uses the tool that you have in it. So that's the difference between using the drill and using the pocket. The pocket will make it the exact size you want. The drill will make it the exact size of the drill. So that's the difference between the two. Now we'll head back to the wood shop and start our project. This one is named Drill 2 Tap file, and you open it up and verify you've got the file you want, and then go to the next step. Set caution, it's not centered, which is fine because we started in the lower left corner. I reduced the speed to 25%, and then we hit start. I'll go find where it's drilling, and if you notice, it's already started drilling already. The difference between this and the pocket tool is that this drills using the drill tool. It drills the exact diameter of the tool that you've got in there. If you've got a 1/2 inch bit, it drills a 1/2 inch hole. If you've got a 1/4 inch bit, which is what this is, it drills a 1/4 inch hole, regardless of the diameter of the hole that's on the drawing. That's the difference between the pocket tool and the hole drill tool. And in this case, all I did was plunge down and back up. Make sure that when you're drilling that you slow it down. You notice that's a 25% override. My plunge was at 40, so that would make it a plunge of about 10. So you can slow it down, and that will do great. What I'm doing now is moving it away from the project so we can actually get on top of the project and look at it. See, it's out of the way. I'll get the vacuum and turn it on. I'm overdubbing this so that you don't have to listen to all the background noise. You can see that it cleans out pretty good. The first ones were done with a pocket tool, and that was a previous video. The video was entitled Making Holes with a Pocket Tool. And those holes, you see, are all round. I had a little fur, if you will, hanging over the edge in the large hole. But if you look at that one versus the one below it, you can see there's a difference in the size of the holes. If you mic it, the upper holes that I'm pointing to now are actually 0.55. The lower holes are 0.25. Are actually the ones above were 0.255. Ones below were 0.25. The one in the center is 0.5, and if you look at, it's the same layout. So the one down below, even though on the diagram it shows a 0.5 hole, because the bit is only 0.25, that's the hole it drills, regardless of what your drawing shows. When you use the hole tool, that's the way it works. Thanks for watching.